Greetings, YouTubians, and welcome back to Wayne Sharp World, where we find ourselves in the midst of another Monday, meaning it's that time of the week again, Wayne Sharp Week, highlighting the knives that are going to be in my pocket for the next 5 or 6 days. Now, before I go any further into this little list we got here of carries for the week, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. If you like what you see, please do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, follow along, and I will continue to bring you the content. I also want to give a shout out to all my awesome sponsors, DLT Trading, Mojave Outdoor, and White Mountain Knives. Guys, give these companies, give these retailers your business. Because of them, I can do what I do, and without them, it'd be pretty darn hard. So I really appreciate their support of the channel. Now, with that being said, let's get right into it, and let's start off with a good one that I haven't had for quite a while. That's the CIVIVI Oris. This is probably, if I had to pick one, this is probably my favorite CIVIVI flipper. With just a flipper. That doesn't, take into consideration any multiple deployment knives, but just a pure flipper. The CIVIVI Oris is very, very hard to beat. Flies out with such good action. Love these carbon fiber scales. Love the milling on these carbon fiber scales, and they are indeed true full carbon fiber with full liners that have a good amount of milling in there to kind of take away some of the weight that would be in there without the milling. Very, very nice. I'm not, I don't get as excited about Damascus as other people. I like the way this black Damascus looks with the carbon fiber. I think the overall layout of the knife is super sweet, but I really wish they would come out with an S35 VN version of this knife with the carbon fiber, just like a regular stonewashed S35 VN blade. That would be perfect for me. The clip on here is all right. It's your regular CIVIVI clip, so it carries deep. Not much of a hot spot with this guy. Not too bad at all. Love the ergos. The way you have this choil here. This is a much wider, fuller choil than it looks. Works great with my finger. Really wish there was some jimping up here, but even without the jimping, I still have a good solid purchase. And just love the attitude of this knife in general. Action, quality, it's all really on point with this guy. Really hard to go wrong with this. And you can get the base price for like 35 or 40 bucks. So super, super good offering here, the CIVIVI Oris. And next up, we have one that is rather new, but so darn good, I gotta carry it again. That is the FINCH Knife Company Devil's Finger. Guys, if you ever wanted to try a FINCH, this is the one. This is absolutely the one. This is by far my favorite FINCH. Now, he's got a lot of awesome stuff in the pipeline coming out, but in terms of what's available right now, in my opinion, this is hands down the best option you have. Ergos are good. Ergos are really good, actually. You have your nice FINCH grip. You have a very nice, kind of sleek-looking blade with that nice little swedge up top. Believe 154 cm steel. Like the red micarta, gives it a good pop. You got the FINCH logo there. That is glow in the dark. Don't think I can really, it's hard to really show it, but the logo does glow in the dark, which is kind of cool. Doesn't really do much for me, but some people like it a lot more than others. A very, very nice wire deep carry pocket clip that is no hot spot. It goes in and out of the pocket fine and just very, very smooth and well thought out. Overall, just the coolest design I've ever seen from FINCH. Really big fan of this knife. The action is very good. It's smooth. I can now confirm that this has been made by QSP. I had some people asking me, who the manufacturer, because this is a Chinese manufactured knife, who was making it in China. So I can say it is QSP, and QSP does phenomenal work, guys. So there's no concern for quality here. And everything, as a matter of fact, everything I've had from FINCH, I've never had a bad quality knife from them. And if you were to get one, they have phenomenal customer service. Anyone that has dealt with FINCH's customer service, drop a comment in here and let everyone know how good they are, because I'm very confident that anyone that's dealt with them has had nothing but a very pleasurable experience, and they were taken care of really well. So that's also worth noting when it comes to FINCH. They do have some fantastic customer service. And they also have some darn good knives to back them up. So a lot of good things to say about FINCH. Never really had a bad experience. So hopefully that continues, and I'm confident it will. This here is the Devil's Finger from FINCH, and definitely one I would recommend taking a look at if you want to try yourself a FINCH. So there's that. Next up, we have another pretty new one, and one that's kind of hard to get, but it's going to become more and more available. That is the KAISER Feist, but the Deadpool version from Mojave Outdoor. I am a huge fan of this knife. It took me way too long to get one on the table, but once I did, I am now a fan as well. With most people who have experienced the KAISER Feist, just a very nice, smaller design, about a 2.87-inch blade. With this one has CPM 3V steel, which is kind of crazy, but so awesome. Coated in black with some very nice red micarta, and it's worth noting the milling on this micarta is so good. They milled in the little area to get your thumb in more to help close the blade, which is great. It works very easily. And then even the detail in the milling here on these little circles. Guys, these are the kind of things that can get all frayed and get nasty when you get to milling something this detailed or this small in terms of holes. And there's no fraying. Like, it looks phenomenal. Again, like I said in my review, I can't say I love the design of the hole cutouts myself, but in terms of quality and execution, it's nailed. I mean, it's a very good clean job. Just a little fraying here. And that's stuff that, again, like you see right there, the more you use it, the patina, the oils from your handwork in, all that little fray will go away, and it's just going to look phenomenal. And this is definitely one I plan on keeping around for quite a while. Very nice little front flipper designed by Justin Lundquist. And just an excellent little carry, especially with that deep carry clip, fully recessed. Looks good, feels good, cuts good. There's really nothing to dog on this knife. Just a very nice offering. And a nice, reasonably priced offering at $99. So not too bad at all there. The KAISER Feist Deadpool. Next up, I got a little more premium knife. This is my Pentium Mula that I haven't carried in quite a while. So I wanted to get that back in the pocket. I was a little critical of this knife when I first got it. I was a little let down in terms of the inlay on this side. Kind of looked a little smashed. Wasn't quite up to standard or quite up to the par that I was holding it to. And I wish it would have been flat with the handle. But after that, the more I handled this knife, it's gotten so smooth. It was already pretty smooth out of the box, but it has broken in well. The thumb studs are fantastic. The detent gives that really great click. Ergos are really good. The pocket clip is very smooth, no hot spots. It sits a little high in the pocket. That's the only knock I have on this knife in terms of carry, is it does sit kind of high in the pocket, but when you get it in hand, man, it makes you happy. Has a really good slicey edge on it with a really nice workable tip, and there's outside of that inlay, there's nothing to really knock it on. Listen to that detent. So good. Another great Riot manufacturing build here. Just looks really good. Love those grind lines, and it's a Pena, guys. I mean, it's just really hard to go wrong with a Pena design. Fantastic, the Pentium Mula. And last up, haven't had a knife like this in the pocket for quite a while, and it was time to bust out the Bounty Hunter from Microtech. This knife, it doesn't have the best cutting geometry, but it has excellent quality. It's built to use pretty hard, especially for an OTF. And it has a great warranty behind it. So I think Microtech is, as long as the rules allow for it or the laws allow for it within your city or state, I feel like a Microtech is a knife that almost everyone should experience. And then, then it's up to you whether or not you want to own one. But I really do. I still love Microtech. It's still a good EDC knife. It doesn't excel in some areas as others with, it's not the sliciest blade by any means, but it's still going to cut and get most jobs done. And it just has a level of badassery that comes with the Microtech that it's really hard to get with many other knives. So then that does factor in. I mean, you want to carry something that's cool, something you enjoy, something that makes you happy. Also, you want it to be able to do the work. But at the end of the day, you also want something that's just going to give you joy and add some joy to your day. And the Microtech Ultratech Bounty Hunter definitely does that for me. Love the rugged look. Love the blade design. super fidgety OTF action, and listen to that. Such a snappy little beast. Just love this one. Got the date of birth from July of last year, and it's just a good one. It's really hard to go wrong with the Bounty Hunter. So there we go, guys. There is my lineup for the week. Get them all out here again. Let me know what you think. And of course, as always, let me know what's in your pocket. I always want to know. And let me know. Hope you guys have a good week. Hope you get a lot accomplished. And hope you all tune in next week for another episode of Wayne Sharp Week. But until then, and until the next one, I'm out.